What is up, everybody? Mikey Panzernator here with a replay for you in my Tirpitz, going for that sweet Yamamoto campaign mission nonsense. Um, some of the missions are oddly specific, like leg one was cruisers and leg two was carriers, but they do include some there that are just generic and everyone can complete. And so I'm doing that with my Tirpitz, and things go very well this battle. That's why I'm showing you replays. You know, if I'm showing you a replay, there's something to see from it. So that is all I'm gonna say here. Just looking at my beautiful flags and the superstructure and all that, just checking out my ship, making sure she looks nice and pretty and ready for battle, I guess. I don't know, just kind of beginning of the match nonsense. So while we're doing that, we're going to look at matchmaking. Very, very favorable. Now, I usually don't want carriers in my game as Battleship, but I kind of did because one of the missions is like shoot down 300 planes, which I don't know if I'm going to do, especially because usually by the time I've played in my Tirpitz, and my Alabama, and gotten a win in both of those, I'm usually like, okay, that's enough warships for right now. But mostly a lot of tier 6s, but some tier 7s, and we're tier 8s. And I was looking at this screen before I even started. I know I'm keeping it up for a long time, but my first thought was, we have a Tirpitz, and a Bismarck. They have a North Carolina and two Amagis. Like, I'm glad we have the German battleships. So, well, me being a German battleship, but also just in general, it seems a little more of a, idiot-proof ship. Like I saw on Reddit, like, if you want to play the game, a good place to get just to start, just, easy to figure out lines are American destroyers, Japanese cruisers, and German battleships. Don't know about Japanese cruisers, don't know about American destroyers, but definitely German battleships are the way to go. That Pensacola came and went. He just kind of disappeared. But yeah, I'm just kind of seeing what everyone's doing, noticing some people are going up to this northeast corner, and I'm like, you know what? I got good secondaries, I got torpedoes. This could end very well. So that is the course I choose, and we're gonna get a cyclone. That contributes greatly to what I'm doing. I know this Fuso's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me. Like, dude, check your surroundings. Like, look at the mini map. No, I'm cutting across your bow. But, like, he could have turned to help avoid it, but no. He ran into me, and, well, that's not. And we have someone doing the poi thing in the chat. Like, I thought we were done with that shit. Like, is it just me, or was poi like a thing, like, in closed beta, and maybe even part of open beta? And I'm just like, get that shit out of here. Like, whatever, dude. Like, cool, I guess the anime is good and all, but I don't really care. And so there I'm setting the target for that Moss. I've mentioned before that I don't have the manual secondary captain skill yet, but I'm still practicing clicking on who I want, my my secondaries to shoot. I still, manually designate targets just to practice, so whenever I do unlock that skill, I'll be in the habit, and it just comes second nature. So right now, we're taking our long-range pot shots across the map, waiting for this destroyer to get spotted again. He's shooting out of smoke. I think he's going to kill us in my hand. Maybe not. This Leander's a pink ship. Make fun of him for being a pink ship and all of that. And if you look at the mini-map, the last known position indicators and what's spotted, they've got a good number of people going to this northeast corner too. So you know what? We're going to have ourselves some fun. They also have those three going to the southwest corner. Not exactly worried about that. And I noticed this Moss is in some trouble. The Leander's kind of yellow charging him. That Mahan did end up dying. So rest in pepperoni, my dear friend. And someone's telling me to shoot at a Pensacola. I'm like, I don't know. There's some torpedoes. I see a destroyer. I don't see a destroyer anymore. But you know what? This looks like a good opportunity. There he is. Look at this, just the secondaries opening, and there he goes. Thank you, German captain. No idea what you're saying. I can't even like say what you're saying. But I know he said something along the lines of, Kobe, we just dunked on that destroyer. Who says battleships are getting... Who said battleships are bad at killing destroyers? Obviously they don't know what they're talking about. Next target. So we get this, our little friendly rainstorm, our little drizzle showing up. It's about 2 minutes away. Shooting at a Bayern. You know, still decently, you know, I'd say more of a mid-range shot. 13 kilometers. But yeah, they've got a lot of guys over here. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, ooh, this could be, you know, marching into a hornet's nest. I do have a lot of ships around me, but this doesn't look to be that fun. This looks a little dangerous to me. You know, I'm getting a little nervous, not sure which way I'm going to go, to the left or to the right of this island. And, you know, I think I manually designated this Bayern. But yeah, I think I decided to cut across the island. Our little Bismarck friend is getting the tar beat out of him on that side. So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, I should probably help him. And then I turn my attention to these cruisers. This New Orleans is showing me some broadside. So, you know, might as well see what I can do. He disappears and a lot of people decide to aim at me. New Orleans kind of turns away, but not before I got, like, what was it, 3,800 damage. So, nothing to complain about there. But I realized, you know what, this Bayern is the target to shoot. I'm getting shelled by a lot of people. It's fine. I have armor as long as they don't set me on fire. Kind of thinking about launching torpedoes, but that Bayern's moving in the wrong direction. But you know, my secondaries can't open up and hit him, and we're almost at a rainstorm. Waiting for the island to get out the way, try to aim well, and another one. 2 kills. Get on my level, people. I love this ship. Our poor Bismarck friend is sinking. Apparently I can shoot over this island at the Samagi. You know, the next thing the Tirpitz needs is like 20-kilometer torpedoes. Like, that would be a disaster. Keep them 6 kilometers. Like, the secondaries are ridiculous enough. But I see this North Carolina, you know, everyone's showing me the broadside. It's like they want me to kill them or something. But yeah, I am just getting shellacked right now. Taking it like a pro, though. That German armor scheme is truly admirable. And, you know, I'm not showing full broadside or anything dumb like that. It's mostly angled, you know, just... They're dinging me for 1,000, couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, but as long as they don't hit that beautiful citadel of mine, I'm going to be okay. So, you know, I'm having a bit of a case of target ADD right now. The Cyclone is moving in. Our team has wrapped up the southwest, but I'm trying to select the damn Amagi as torpedoes. This guy would type something about Tirpitz, so I was looking at the chat for a second. I'm like, what about me? And so I'm slowing down. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this island. Thinking launching up the Amagi. Why? So I definitely was targeting him, but it didn't show that in the replay. And I quickly realized I'm going to hit this island. I could turn one way, but I don't want to turn that way. So, you know, I just run around on the island. The storm's moving in. It's going to cover me. So start to throw her in reverse right now. Yeah, I'm not the best driver at all. I run into islands, but you know what? It happens. You can't avoid it sometimes. Although I'm sure you would avoid it in real naval combat. But I don't know. I guess if you're a real captain, like in a real, like I'm talking like actual naval setting, like real life lives at stake and all that, you take a little more care to like preserve your ship and the lives of your crew and all that. You're a little more timid. Whereas in World of Warships, I'm like, you're so, you know, basically, real life, you're a more defensive mindset, whereas World of Warships, you're definitely more offensively minded. And the storm has limited our vision, but we get to see New Orleans, and we get to say, hello, how are you? And mostly miss. That was annoying. But, you know, he's the designated target, our secondaries. And, you know, we have good armor, so he didn't do too much to me. But I realized, you know what? let's launch a plane. Like, it's not going to change anything, but might as well use him. Might as well get him some rain flying experience or something. And it is time to go hunt down these ships. See what we can do. I mean, we have 32 secondary hits already. Can't wait for that manual because it's minus 60% dispersion. Like, I was looking at that, like, if you're above tier 6, that manual fire for secondaries, like, you're 60% more accurate. That's just amazing. Like, I don't know, like, how good that is, but that's really good. And so I see the Charles Martel and the New Orleans, and I'm like, you know, take advantage of the broadside. This is where the fun begins. We're going to launch some torpedoes to see what the Charles Martel does. I know he's going to launch torpedoes at me because, I mean, yeah, he has torpedoes. French cruisers have torpedoes. Like, you know, it's a very European... it's like American cruisers are the only ones without torpedoes high tier, which, you know what? We seem to not struggle too much with this whole war thing. So, shooting at the New Orleans, getting ready to torpedo the Charles Martel right now. Trying to select a different target. Can I make him the target? So he launches our torpedoes at me. I launch my torpedoes at him. It damaged me, but he gets taken out before then. Prinz Eugen, which is where's Prinz Eugen? Oh look, it actually shows my whatever. But yeah, I killed the New Orleans. Oh no, I don't want sticky keys. No, get back to the game. So. There we go, there's a Prinz Eugen. He kind of launched torpedoes at me. I'm not a big fan of that. So, do my little repair crew. There's one battleship left to kill. We're wrapping this puppy up. We won this game. The Tirpitz has survived, has weathered the storm. Hooray for KS. Bro, like, whatever. Everyone kill steals everyone. It's a thing. Just deal with it. I have 3 kills. It's fine. So, you know, I could have 4 right now, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Honestly, if you get more than 2 kills in a battle, if you get 2 or more kills in battles, you've done just fine. So, looking for this last ship, I believe she's in North Carolina. There she is, Skywalker 272. Is Skywalker 272 the last Jedi? We will find out and see if they can pull out the comeback versus all of us. Spoiler alert. The Last Jedi might die. So we got this Leander, just Leroy Jenkins in there, like not caring at all what happens. I'm turning just to get all my guns. This one guy says, careful Leander. It's like, dude, we outnumber him, like, what is it, 7-1? We can lose a Leander. Like, I'm like, yeah, go ahead and get yourself killed, Leander. Let me get the kill on this North Carolina. But the secondaries open up. It's just amazing. Yeah, you know, if we can, once we get that captain skill, reduced dispersion, like if the Tirpitz could get any better, which she's gonna get a lot better. So we open fire right now, much better aiming, you know, kind of adjusted. Get that Citadel, 23,000 damage from that salvo, but can our secondaries get the last kill, or does someone else? Oh no! And that Leander does get the kill to finish off the battle. So I was a little disappointed by that, but what can you do? I mean, 106,000 damage, can't really complain. Three kills, 70 secondary hits, just beautiful. Second ship on the team, pretty good. You know, we kind of wiped the floor here. And then in terms of damage, like 7,000 damage from secondaries, 4,600 from fires. So that's math on the spot. 13,000, somewhere around there. That sounds right. We lost our poor fighter plane. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So that is this battle with the Tirpitz. That was a lot of fun. This is the Tirpitz at her most fun, if you ask me, when you get in those brawling type situations. So let me know what you think. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like. Consider I can't even say the word. Consider subscribing to the channel to never miss a video, and follow me on Twitter at Panzernator for more Warships why would you follow me on Twitter for more content? Follow me on Twitter. I just wasn't thinking what I was saying. Follow me on, why do you follow me on Twitter? Because I say funny stuff. I don't know. Follow me on Twitter. See if you like it. that took way too long to say. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This is Panzernator signing. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And until then, this is Panzernator signing out. See you, nerds.